Hello everybody and welcome to Human Bean Juice. I know there's a lot of people out there who have no idea what is going on, but this is a new channel that I'm starting. My name is Turtle. It's not my real name. No, you'll never find out my real name unless you pay me a ton of money. That being said, this is kind of an intro to who I am, what I do, what I want to do, and what you can expect from this channel known as Human Bean Juice. For those of you guys who don't know what Human Bean Juice is, let me explain. Human Bean Juice comes from a little comic book called The Watchmen. Maybe you've heard of it, and if you haven't, get away from me. You do not deserve to be around me. You do not deserve any of my time nor my attention. For those of you guys who do know what it is a quote from Rorschach. I'm not going to get into the whole specifics, but it's essentially he picks up the comedian's smiley face button, and a detective is like, "Oh, is that bean juice?" And Rorschach responds very happily in a very Rorschach manner, "Human bean juice." That being said, the video you see before you is a video of Magic the Gathering. I am a huge MTG player. This is from Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalker 2013. And it's just kind of fodder. It's a background for you guys to look at while you hear this amazing, sexy voice of mine. But to give you guys a little background on who I am, I work for a very popular internet company, which is going to remain nameless. It's not that hard to figure it out. But I'm surrounded by people who do YouTube content all day, and I'm surrounded by people who do it very, very well, and people who are very, very successful at what they do. So I figured, what the F, I might as well just do it myself. I'm a big fan of video gaming. I've been a lifelong gamer. I have two of my favorite games of all time is Final Fantasy VII and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I love film. I'm a giant... Let me put it this way. I am a giant nerd. Alduin from Skyrim, the statue from the deluxe edition, is next to my bed. So Alduin watches over me while I sleep. That's how much of a fucking nerd I am. Just to give you guys an example. But the reason why I decided to start this is there's a lot of content that's out there, and by no means do I think that I'm anything special or amazing or I'm going to change the world with my YouTube channel. I just want to have fun and basically enjoy the company of other people out there. And actually, one of the people who kind of gave me the motivational push, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but the person who gave me the motivational push is, maybe you know him, maybe you don't, but a guy named SpaceMonkeyTube, who I'm staring at right now. People in America don't really know him, but all you people, how do you say in Portuguese? All the people in Brazil. Todo mundo de Brazil. Yeah. Like that? Todo mundo de Brazil. You know SpaceMonkeyTube, or as they like to call him, Uncle Space Monkey or Uncle Monkey. Yeah. He does a lot of live streaming. He does one a week on Saturdays, yeah? Yeah. So you can definitely check. He's the guy saying yeah in the background. So I don't have multiple voices or anything like that. But he does one every Saturday, so definitely check out his channel, which is youtube.com/SpaceMonkeyTube. The SpaceMonkeyTube. Yeah. youtube.com/TheSpaceMonkeyTube. And I'm sure when I finally edit this video down, I'll put graphics and a bunch of other crap like that for you guys, so you know, guys with bad memory. That being said, very huge thanks to Space Monkey. If you want to come over here and say hi to the kids real quick, maybe something in Portuguese so they know I'm not bullshitting them.
Hey kids, how you doing? E aí galera bacana, aqui trazendo mais vídeo gameplay pra vocês. E gameplay novamente, porra nenhuma, mas na verdade é um gameplay. E eu tô participando aqui de um vídeo do Turtle.
I have no idea what he just said, but I'm sure it was awesome and he was pimping me out. So thank you very much, Space Monkey. But what you're seeing right now is a little match that I did. I know it's kind of the first Garrick match. I really don't play that much online. I play offline Magic the Gathering because it's a lot more fun. But like I said, this is a good way to just introduce you, and it's, again, fodder for you guys to see. But a little background on myself. I am a professional working editor using After Effects, Premiere, Final Cut, Vegas, which I loathe and hate, but if it needs to get done, it needs to get done. I've been in the internet production world for years, I'd say a decade plus. I have professional training in this background. I'm not some kid out there who kind of was like, oh, I'm going to do this one day and learn. And there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to knock anybody who does that, because it's definitely a very valuable skill that can get you guys out there and get you jobs, like a legitimate career job doing what I do. And hopefully in the future you guys can expect a lot more from kind of gameplay commentaries, a lot live action stuff. Maybe one day you'll see my ugly ass face. I don't know. Maybe. I might even wear a Rorschach mask. I don't know. I'm trying to not keep it to just a strict Watchmen theme, but I do love the Watchmen. I love comic books. I love that whole world. But one thing that I do really enjoy is making content for people. I used to be a professional host. I used to be a live host, so expect some live streaming here in the near future. Because being live and engaged with people and talking with people live on the fly is amazing. You get to meet some of the best people in the world. In fact, people, when I was a host, I still talk to them to this day. And this was about 8-9 years ago. And I've never met them. You know, I actually give a shout out to my buddy Jansku out in Finland. He is one of the coolest dudes alive. And he used to watch my show, The Freak Show, on a network that doesn't exist anymore. It's called Mania TV. And, you know, for those people out there who may know me from the Mania TV days or, you know, whatever, I'll give you guys a quick shout out. And I'll do it in the style of my old show. So bear with me. This is essentially how I would open up my show for Space Monkey over here, because he's heard me talk about this company a lot. So this is how I do it. So imagine there's a clock counting down, and it's 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to Mania TV. My name is Turtle. I'm rocking the bus. We are taking your requests live. Coming up, I got some really rad music videos, but I want you to hop in the chat room. I want you to hop on Twitter, because that's what we have now, and you can follow me at Turtle is Awkward. That's right, TurtleIsAwkward. Definitely follow me. I respond often, and if you're going to spam me, go ahead. I'm not going to respond to that kind of crap. Definitely hop in the chat room, even though there's not a chat room on this right now. But you need to subscribe, you need to like, you need to retweet. You basically need to show me every amount of love you can possibly do, because I am insecure. I will cry at night. Do you want to see a blubbering idiot crying all the time? I don't think so. Or maybe you do. Maybe I'll record and put it up. Who knows? But you definitely need to like, subscribe, and leave comments, because I do read them and I do respond. And check that out. That's essentially kind of the way I would host my show, and it was a lot of high energy and a lot of stuff. I used to do music video based stuff, so a lot of kids would send in their requests like, I want to see blah blah blah, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that after I play the next 5 hours of videos that I want to play. My viewers loved it and hated it all at the same time. You might do the same thing. That being said, there's a lot more that you can expect from here. I got some really good titles coming up. I actually started capping a lot of Dishonored gameplay. I might use it. And I don't know, I have a few ideas for a couple series. Like, there's one, I know a lot of people are like, let's just play this game. I like that idea, it's fun, but I'm such a bizarre, kind of retarded gamer, and I like having fun with my games. I don't take them too seriously, so you'll see a lot of really crappy gaming from me, but you will also hopefully be entertained by how terrible of a gamer I am. And obviously when AAA titles come out like Black Ops 2 and Halo and stuff like that, I will definitely have top tier gameplay of that. Top tier meaning I will entertain you while showing you very crappy gameplay. That being said, there's going to be a lot more than just gameplay, vlogging, After Effects stuff, graphics and all that, so definitely stay tuned, like, subscribe, leave comments, and that is all I have to say right here on Human Bean Juice. Over and out. And thank you so much to SpaceMonkeyTube. Like, subscribe, and enjoy his stuff, because he's fucking amazing at it. And don't shake your head at me.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie. Don't you?
Lying. I suck. I know that. I'm just joking. I'm awesome.
Yeah, and for you, all the Brazilians out there, that's him speaking English. So
Yeah.
he definitely speaks fluent Portuguese. Well, he's from Sao Paulo, so I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. But definitely enjoy the content, and I hope you guys come back for more, because there's going to be a lot more, whether you like it or not. Over and out.